Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you another demo using software-defined radio, and for that demo purpose I'm using my HackRF, which is connected to this laptop that is running DragonOS Focal. I just want to show you there's a tool that is available in DragonOS Focal which is known as QSpectrum Analyzer, and that demo allows me to actually see the power of different signals. Basically, it will automatically detect the power of different signals. I'll walk you through it. The reason I like to use DragonOS Focal, I've mentioned it again and again, it actually allows me to have all the tools which are available to me, like software tools, and they are all pre-compiled in a single distribution of Linux, so I can actually use it. So let's go ahead and look at it. So if you go to your Q other devices, I always get confused. Under ham radio, if you go here, there is a spectrum analyzer which is known as Q spectrum analyzer. All right. So once you open up this Q spectrum analyzer, make sure you have your HackRF which is connected to it. So in my case, I have my HackRF which is connected. Go to File and then go to Settings. So once you go to Settings, there are a couple of options which are available to you. First of them is HackRF sweep. Then you have RTL power, then RTL FFTW, RX power with Soapy power. So the first, I'm going to walk you through what does an HackRF sweep looks like. So this allows this HackRF to sweep from 1 megahertz all the way up to 6 gigahertz, and you will see a single spectrum of this. So in order for me to do that, I'll select, since I'm using HackRF, I'm selecting this, and when I hit OK and then press start, so it's going to go from 0 megahertz all the way up to 6 gigahertz. So let's have a look at it. So start going to plot all that spectrum, right? So you have power in terms of dB. You can just simply scroll it, what power that you're getting at which spectrum. So basically you're going from all the way, whatever that starting frequency for this particular HackRF is, which is somewhere around 10 megahertz or 1 megahertz. I believe so. And it's going to go up to 6 gigahertz. It does not go to an HF band, which is like somewhere around kilohertz range, but you'll get like 10 megahertz, I would say, just to be, not to be like, so 10 megahertz all the way up to 6 gigahertz. This is the spectrum that you're seeing. You're seeing the sweep of this. Every spike represents some type of a signal that is being transmitted, and so on and so forth. So you can do that. Now, what you can do now, next is you can individually go to a particular signal as well. So for example, if you want to stop this, and let's say I decided to go from 5,000 or 2,400 mega to 2,500 mega. So I can also tune into a specific frequency as well. So just go to start. So basically now you're just tuning in from 2,400 megahertz all the way up to 2,500 megahertz. You can reduce the bin size as well. So this is somewhere around 1,000 kilohertz. You can change this to any size you want. So you can go up till, you can reduce this bin size as well, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of things that you can do with this. Now, when you click stop, go to file and go to settings again, there's also another tool that allows you to actually measure power. And that is known as Soapy power. So it's using a driver called Soapy. Soapy power, click OK, and then go to start. Now, if you were to look at this, so now this is giving you in terms of power. Every signal that is being transmitted. So right now you're visualizing frequency, which is from 8,700 megahertz all the way up to 108 megahertz, which is generally your FM band. All right, so you can go in. So this is somewhere around 88 megahertz. You're getting negative 92 dB. Same thing goes here for 91.005 and so on and so forth. So you're getting now the power reading of this like this. The second thing that you can do, you can also tune into a different frequency. So for example, if I want to tune into 24, 100 megahertz. And if I want to go in here, and if I want to do 2500 megahertz, so let me stop this and start this. Now you're going to see the signal which are associated with 2400 megahertz band, which is your Wi-Fi band. So you can see the power measurements with respect to their dB values and things like that. So this is a very handy tool if you just want to look at some power at different frequency bands. This is available in DragonOS Focal. Now, just to give you an idea, so this is what so far the waterfall looks like, the spectrum looks like. Now, you won't be able to hear me, but I'm just going to turn on my jammer. And just to show you the power spectrum of this jammer that I have, and I'm going to turn this on. So I'm going to plug in my USB, uh, and just notice the waterfall graph here and also here. And you won't be able to hear me because my mic will be jammed. So, but here's the demo of it. Just quickly observe it and then I'll unplug it. As you can see, it's much crazier from 2400 megahertz all the way up to 2.48 megahertz. So around 2.4 to 2.48 megahertz, you can clearly see that my spectrum was like very high in terms of power. Your signal somewhere around here is about negative 103 dB. But when the jammer started sending a signal, when my transmitter started sending a signal, it just went up from 2.4 gigahertz to 2.48 gigahertz. So I just wanted to show you guys the effect of this and how you can use QSpectrum Analyzer to actually do this. You can also use your RTL SDR dongle as well. You can use your HackRF as well. So that's it. That's about it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. If you guys have any questions, uh, just leave it in a comment section. And thanks for watching. You can also connect your RTL SDR dongle as well. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.